Okay, so in this next tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a double treble crochet. So to do this I have created a foundation chain of 20 stitches, and again because it is a higher stitch this time I have created a turning chain of 4 stitches, so that's 24 stitches all in all. I'm going to ignore the loop that's on my hook. I'm going to ignore the 4 turning chains, remembering that these are turning chains, they don't count as stitches. I'm going to yarn over just like I've done previously with the treble crochet, but instead of yarning over once I'm going to yarn over twice around my hook. I'm going to place my hook in the 5th stitch along, sorry, so I'm ignoring the first stitch that's on my hook. I'm ignoring turning chain 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going into the 5th stitch along. So I've got 2 loops on my hook, into the 5th stitch along, yarn over and pull through. So I've now got 4 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. I'm then going to proceed to my next stitch. So it's not this one with the big hole in. This one with the big hole in is the one that's been created because we've got a stitch in it. So we're going to go to the next V stitch and we're going to yarn over twice on our hook, into the stitch, yarn over, pull through. We've got 4 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Into the next stitch, 2 yarn overs, into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, which leaves 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, which leaves 2 loops on the hook, and yarn over, pull through 2. And we're going to continue that all the way along to the end, remembering that this turning chain doesn't count as a stitch. We should have 20 stitches by the time we get to the end, and we should be able to identify them by these posts that we have created. If you pause the video and join me back at the last stitch. You've now completed your first row, and just like previously with the treble crochets, you can either count back your stitches, counting the V's along the top edge, or alternatively you can count these posts. I tend to choose to count the posts because I find them a little bit easier to be able to identify. So you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and we ignore the turning chain from the previous row. So moving forward, we now chain 4 stitches, turn our work like a page is in the book. We ignore the stitch that's on the hook, we ignore all 4 stitches of the turning chain and the base chain of that turning chain. We will yarn over twice and we will move to this next stitch, so that can be identified by this second post, not the first post, the second. You've yarned over twice, into the stitch, ensuring that you've caught both the front and the back loop, yarn over, pull through, 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, gives you 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. Into your next stitch you're going to yarn over twice, into the stitch, catching both the front and the back loop, yarn over, pull through, 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, gives you 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, gives you 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. And you're going to continue that all the way along to the end. And just like before, when you get to the end, we're actually going to work into the third chain of your turning chain to create that 20th stitch. If you meet me back at the end, we will cover that last stitch. Okay, so I'm now at the end of my row. I've created 19 double treble crochets. So if I count these back, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. We ignore the turning chain that started the row. We need our 20th stitch, so we're going to work into the turning chain from the previous row, and we're going to work in chain number 3. Just like on the treble crochet, it isn't a big deal if you can't get your crochet hook into the third chain of the turning chain. Just pop it in the second. It's not going to make a massive difference to your work. So yarn over twice into that third stitch, that third chain, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2, and you can see you've just caught it in that turning chain to give you a nice straight edge. And then we just continue with that process all the way up until you've got your finished piece of work. If you'd like to mix it up a little bit, you can always try the same stitch, but instead of going through the front and the back loop, maybe just try the back loop, see what texture that gives you. Can't wait to see you work on this one. Please do feel free to share your pictures, share videos, tell me whether you've loved it, whether you've hated it. Can't wait to hear all about it. Don't forget to have chats with your friends who are also on the crochet course, see how they felt about it as well. Until the next time, thank you very much for joining me today. In our next video, we will be learning how to do the triple treble crochet. That will be found in your book, and that is known as a US double treble crochet. Until next time, see you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.